A man unexpectedly gains superpowers. Now that he had superpowers, why not change himself for the better? Looking down, a mischievous smile spread across his face. He wished to become more muscular and intimidating. But then, thinking it might be better to gain intelligence, he turned into an Einstein-like figure. Deciding against all this, he settled for gaining some abs. Neil had always harbored a secret crush on Catherine downstairs. One night, with a wave of his hand, he wished to see what Catherine was up to. Suddenly, a beam of light shone, turning the floor transparent. This unexpected sight startled Catherine. Realizing he could no longer see her, Neil panicked and ended up blinding himself before quickly wishing everything back to normal, much to his relief. Excited about his newfound abilities, Neil shared the news with his coworker who didn't believe him at all. To prove his point, Neil not only resurrected a skeleton but also made it talk non-stop, which annoyed him greatly. Telling the skeleton to jump out the window, it was spotted by the passing school principal. The coworker found this hard to believe, so Neil filled the room with flowers as proof. Just then, the principal burst in angrily, scolding the coworker fiercely until he learned it was Neil's doing, changing his demeanor instantly. Neil began experiencing an extraordinary life. Clothes would come to him, meals were eaten just by opening his mouth, and even his dog started talking, complaining about disliking belly rubs and dreaming about cheese crackers. Still longing for Catherine, Neil planned a dinner to confess his feelings and reveal his superpowers. However, Catherine looked at him as if he were crazy. Seeing her disbelief, Neil offered to grant her wishes. A bigger office, promotions, raises. At that moment, another suitor of Catherine's crashed through the window, threatening Neil with a gun. Unbeknownst to the intruder, Neil used his powers, making the gun fall away. They fought until Catherine, thinking both were insane, stormed off in anger. Left alone with the intruder, Neil toyed with him, sticking him to the ceiling, pasting him to the wall, and smashing his head into a flower pot. With a flick of his wrist, Neil made $1 million appear in the man's hands, only for it to vanish again with another wave. Convinced of Neil's powers, the man saw an opportunity for evil. As Neil turned his back, the man seized a vase and struck him from behind.